Look at this. Feels good, right? Safe. Solid. For a lot of people, this is the ultimate goal. Saving up a pile of cash, stuffing it in a drawer, or just letting it sit in a checking account. No risk, no stress. But here's the uncomfortable truth that your bank won't tell you, and your piggy bank can't protect you from. Leaving your money in cash isn't just safe, it's a slow-motion disaster. Today, we're tracking the ghost. We're finding out what actually happens to your money when you leave it in cash. If I asked you, is your cash safe in a savings account? You'd probably say yes. And technically, you're right. The number doesn't change. $500 stays $500. But money isn't about the number. Money is about what that number can do. There is a silent thief living inside your bank account. Its name is inflation. And it doesn't steal your dollars, it steals your purchasing power. Let me show you what I mean. Let's go back to 1995. You have $100. You go to the movies. You buy 2 tickets, 2 sodas, and a big popcorn. You might even have change left over. Now, take that same $100 bill, fold it up, stick it in a book, and hide it under your bed for 30 years. It's today. You find the book. You open it up. Is it still $100? Yes. In fact, you have the exact same piece of paper. You take that $100 to the movies. Today, that same $100 might get you a ticket, a small soda, and maybe a snack. But a family of 2? Forget it. The cash didn't shrink, but the movie theater got more expensive. Your money didn't disappear. Its power did. Now, you might hear people say, yeah, but inflation is only like 2 or 3% a year. That's nothing. But here's the trap. Inflation is a snowball. It compounds. If you have $10,000 sitting in a checking account earning 0% interest, and inflation runs at a steady 3%, in 1 year, your money can buy $9,700 worth of stuff. In 5 years, it's worth about $8,600. In 10 years, that $10,000 now feels like $7,400. You lost over $2,500 and you never spent a dime. You didn't buy a bad stock. You didn't gamble it away. You just waited. But here's where it gets really dangerous, the part they don't teach in school. When you leave cash idle, you aren't just losing to inflation. You are missing out on the single greatest wealth-building force in the universe, compound interest. Let's say you're 30 years old and you have $10,000. If you leave it in cash, in 30 years, when you're 60, it might only be worth about $4,800 in today's buying power. But if you took that same $10,000 and simply put it in the stock market, historically returning about 10% before inflation or 7% after inflation, something magic happens. That $10,000 could grow to over $76,000. By choosing cash, you didn't just lose to inflation, you left $66,000 on the table. That's the real cost of playing it safe. Now, I'm not saying you should have zero cash. Cash is king when you need it. It's your emergency umbrella. You need 3 to 6 months of expenses liquid so you don't go into debt when life happens. But there's a difference between an emergency fund and a long-term plan. If your money's going to sit still for more than a year or 2, it needs to be working. It needs a job. Think of cash like water. In your hand, it's essential. You drink it, you survive. But if you want to grow food, you need to channel that water into irrigation. You need it to flow. Your money is the same. Sitting cash evaporates. Flowing money grows. So go check your bank account. Ask yourself, is this cash waiting for a purpose, or is it just waiting to die? Don't let the ghost of inflation steal your future while you're busy playing it safe.